This seems kind of cool. So this is from Flickering Myth, and this is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise on Top Gun Maverick. He says, "I don't know if a movie will ever be made this way again." And at first, I thought that was ominous, but this is actually a pretty interesting article. It says when speaking with Empire magazine, Tom Cruise and producer Jerry Bruckheimer have delved into their upcoming film Top Gun Maverick, revealing new details and praising the creative process on the long-awaited sequel. It says, trying to follow the mega success of their first collaboration back in 1986 is no easy task. But Cruise said once they started to talk about making a Top Gun sequel, they knew it would be unlike anything we've seen before. Says, we've just started talking, Cruise says, and I realized that there were things that we could accomplish cinematically, and I started getting excited about the big challenge of how do we do it. So I said to Jerry, if I'll do it, meaning I'm not going to do the CGI stuff. So what they're talking about is the really interesting thing about Top Gun Maverick is that they have these scenes where the actors actually got into the cockpit of actual real Navy fighter jets. And, I think he's very accurate. We may not see something like this ever again because of the prevalence of CGI. And because, I think the Navy, quite frankly, because of the Top Gun is like considered such a big movie and such like a big promo for the Navy. I think that there's a lot of goodwill there that they were willing to do these things, to take these actors up in the jets. And so it's kind of interesting. This is highly anticipated. A lot of people are really looking forward to this movie. It looks like it could be really good. It's one of those kind of legacy films where I feel like there's a really good possibility that they're really going to do good for the legacy actors and all that kind of stuff, and they're not going to be like Picard where they're doddering old fools and stuff like that. Like they're going to be kicking ass and be they're going to be cool, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be interesting. But as far as never seen a film like this again, this is a unique project because of the fact that they were able to take the pilots up in the air. And one of the things they talk about is in the original Top Gun, they tried to do the same thing, but almost none of that made it into the film. And the reason none of it made it into the film was because most of the other actors were puking their guts out. And of course, that doesn't translate well on film. So I thought this is interesting. I think this may be kind of like a film we've never really seen before, and we may never see again. This might be a really unique thing.
Well, and for me, the Top Gun Maverick is one of my most anticipated of these films that are going to be coming out here, hopefully, soon. We're with everything that's going on, who knows exactly if it's going to hit the original release date or not. But I'm very, very excited for this film, and some of the shots in just the trailer alone, for someone who's an aviation enthusiast like myself, are so beautiful. The shots of the jets as they're screaming down the snow-covered canyon and the sonic booms behind them, and just all that stuff just looks absolutely amazing. So I'm very, very excited for Top Gun Maverick, myself personally. So yeah, very excited to see it.
Yeah, I think it could be pretty unique film. So we'll see how it turns out and everything like that. And as you mentioned, it may be delayed. But it also, you never know, it may be released in a streaming format or something like that. We'll have to see. It's going to depend a lot on how long things go the way they're going right now. So
right.
I think it'll be something fun to look forward to, though, regardless of what platform it's released on.
Right. Very cool.